Good morning, people of Northern Arizona. Joe Clyde here, AscensionPathway.com and the Evan Fain YouTube channel. February 1st, 2015, Super Bowl Sunday. Except for the one brief chem trailer we've seen. Sky is blue, real blue. Up in there you can see the chem trailer. See him in there? One chem trailer already. Even on Super Bowl Sunday, here you can see a red tail spraying the unsymmetrical plume already first thing in the morning. See the unsymmetrical plume where you can clearly see the two coming out of the one? See the separation? There's actually two coming out of that other one, but it's so close together that it's shooting out as one. But there you can see the red tail spraying the plume again. Here we thought we might have a day off, but what I wanted to tell you is nobody was ever questioned why the stadium in Arizona where the Cardinals play, the roof's been closed every game. Except they're hoping to open it up today. It's because they didn't want the people seeing all the plume that they've been spraying every friggin' Sunday. Okay, this way here keeps the people in the dark. But look at the red tail on that son of a bitch. Look at the plume. Look at the plume. Look how long that is. I'm going to turn the camera. Look how long that plume is. You can see it's starting to see the different waves in there. Look how long that friggin' plume is. All the way across the sky. I'm going to back it off. Look how long that friggin' plume is. All the way across. Continuing on with the red tail. Now, does he have to spray this? Are they going to try to make the sky all cloudy? My God, one day. People need to start complaining about this before we all start dropping like flies. And many people are. Look at all the football players that are ill. But they won't speak up on this. They don't want to lose their jobs. But like I told you before, the football stadium's been closed every Sunday, the roof. Today they wanted to open up for the first time. Now, why would they do that? This is Arizona, the Valley of the Sun. They didn't want the people, like I said before, they didn't want the people to see the jets flying over top during a football game. They might want to question it. You know, all that soot falling into the stadium and on the players. That's the real reason. Let me back this off. You can see, again, the length of that plume. Wow. Then in the southern sky, we got another guy. And there's two of them actually up there. One going one way, one going the other way. And now we got a red bad boy. My gosh, they're starting it up. They just don't want us to have that clear sky day. And what's wrong with the clear sky day, huh, people? Wouldn't you like to have a nice clear sky day? Look at that red bad boy spraying the plume. Clearly out of the nozzle again. That was right after a red tail. My God. Please help us. Back to the southern sky. There's another one going the other way. It's a non-stop assault. Wish I could make him out. You can see the length of his plume. Huh. Here I thought we'd have a clear sky day, according to the weather report. My God, it's just never ever gonna stop, people. Can't go away for a second once we got another one. Let's see if we can make out who he is. It's hard to tell. But my God, the mix is dissipating really fast. We just saw the red bad boy and the red tail go by, and the plume has already dissipated. All right, what you're seeing now, this has only been about a half an hour since that red tail went by. and the plume is gone. And you saw how thick it was equator to equator. It's completely gone. This is the same section where he flew by. Completely gone. Evidence of the new mix, because a plume like that should have dispersed and made into those cloudoids that we had documented before. So again, proof of the new mix. Stay tuned. We'll show you more. Let's miss this. One this way. Let me back it off. And then the guy over here that way. We back it off. Key back in on this guy. The new mix. Dissipating real fast so the sky stays blue. And then this guy over here, they just made the X, they crossed. You can tell it's the new mix. Look how thick that plume is. And look how fast it's dissipating and breaking apart. Wow. More evidence of the new mix. Okay, 1 o'clock, right on time. Got another guy in the sky. Looks like a blue bottom or a blue tail. See the bottom of that? Check out the mix. Look at the plume. Then watch how it dissipates real fast. People say it's a contrail. We know it's not. Alright? We know it's not. Those are the same jets that's been spraying. We already know this. And just seconds later, look what we have here. Almost in the same path. Going west to east. God, just doesn't stop, does it? Just never gonna stop. Check out the plume. See how it dissipates faster? Well, they want to keep the sunny day, like the weather report, so they just figured they would just depopulate us. See how the plume disappears? We already know this is the new mix. More evidence. And around 2 o'clock, we've had a few jets going by with no plume, and then we got this guy. Going pretty fast. It's hard to keep me in my viewfinder. But so much for the day off. On Super Bowl Sunday, they continue to spray. See the plume. The fast dissipating mix, so they keep the sky somewhat clear. See that? You back it off again so you can see again. Evidence of the new mix. Okay, look at the design of the jet coming out of the nozzle. Looks a little bit off symmetrical too from my viewfinder. Hard to tell. But anyway, the day goes on, Super Bowl Sunday. Seconds later, this guy pops up. Let me show you what he's got going on. And then just above him, you back him off, you got another guy over here. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me see if I can zoom him in. Can't see him. Sun's in my eyes. It's got to be in there somewhere. Can't see him. There he is. He's going that way. They just crossed. He's a little smaller. Smaller design there. Sun's reflection on him just makes him look silver, so I can't make him out. But anyway, back him off. So there they did. They just crossed. Here we go again around 2 o'clock. We got a silver bullet. Oh yeah, he's a silver bullet. Look at the size of that guy. Loud too. And let me back him off and let me show you what's coming up on the horizon right next to him. And just alongside of him, I want to get both trails. Alongside of him, look what we got going the other way.
Just never gonna stop.
Look at that, one way. Look at that guy. Look how low he is.
They at least take one day off. I mean, come on.
That's coming right out of the back nozzle.
Dude, that's the new mix.
That's coming right out of the back nozzle. You can see it. The nozzle on that guy. Let me show you the plume. Let me show you how fast it dissipates so we could document the new mix. There you see. It's already dissipating. We know how bad it is because look how thick it is. Get a good look. The new mix in the works. Well, 2:15. It looks like we got a... I don't know what that is. It's got a blue front with a red body and silver wings. Huh. I have to keep an eye out for that model. We'll be back. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon. They're still spraying. We'll get a good look at this guy because he's real low. Look at that third plume in the center. Hey, well, look at that. There's a third plume in the center of that nozzle. Get a good look. A third plume. Wow. People need to start waking up to this. Look at that plume. Let me show you the plume. How it all blends into one. It's pretty long. And now it looks like two. The middle one must be the one that makes it disappear. Because it's not leaving the cloudoids. See that? Now I'm going to back it up. Follow it back down in. Get a good look. A third plume in the center of that nozzle. Wow. There's one for the books. We'll be back. Show you what else transpires today. Well, lo and behold, we're about 5 o'clock. And look what we got in the sky. It's pretty far away. It looks like a red bad boy back there. As he laces some more plume. Looks like kind of the old mix, but it dissipated pretty fast. But what I want to show you here, as I pan it back, is there is a marking point up in this sky here. See that right there? There's somebody left a little marking point, didn't catch them. Alright, and then way in the back, way back there, they're already getting it ready for tomorrow. All chemtrail activity back in there. See that? All marking points. They're getting it ready. Got some plume back in there. I'm going to back it off a bit so you can see that. And it goes all the way over, even over here in that northwestern sky. See the trails? They're getting the grid ready. Yes, sirree. They're getting the grid ready. Alright, we're back on Super Bowl Sunday. And we're just going to finish the documentation. You can see the coppery, colory haze that's in that eastern sky. See that's... And then up in the sky, just above that, you got it. Wisps from a chemtrail. Now why did they have to do this? I don't know. Because it was a beautiful blue sky day as we documented. You say, well, that's not much. Well, we don't really need any of it. Then in the northern sky, you can see way in the back over here, the soot's already starting to turn black. The wisps up in there, you can see, tell by the color. That's what happens just before the sun goes down. Like I said, they really didn't need to do any of this. Then the killer in that western sky, You can see the big chemtrail plume the guy had just left there. Look at that, still on the other side of the mountain where the sun's still shining out. That's why it looks nice and white. All back in here, look at all the chemtrails. That's still nice and white. You can see where the soot's starting to hang in there. A lot of blue still. We're going to come back in a little bit to show you how it all turns black. And then that up in there, that's all a plume because there was no clouds. This is all man-made from the few jets that they were spraying. Most of the day we saw the new mix as they sprayed to toxify us. This is done with the old mix. We already know this. See that and that. We're going to be back to show you how it all turns black in just a few. Alright, we're back. We just want to show you the different change in the color. As the sun goes down and the fulcrum point changes and the reflection of the light, the chemtrail went from white to this pink. Okay? Get a load of that. As I go across the sky, another chemtrailer way back in there. I don't know if you see him or not. There he is. See his plume? It's pink. That will be black as soon as the sun goes down. Then back over here. See those chemtrails? They're pink, soon to be black. Pink over there, pink over there. Those will all be black in a few minutes. And check this out. Just when we thought it was over as it gets dark, it looks like we got a friggin' tanker. This will be interesting. Let me pan them off. See if I can bring them back in here. I got my camera on the lightest setting possible. And there he is. That looks like a red bad boy. It's hard to tell. Look at the plume coming out of that. It doesn't even look like a friggin' jet. Look at that. Wow. Look at that unsymmetrical plume. I'm so glad I came out here to see this. Oh, to bring you this footage. See, they waited till it got dark to make you think that, ha ha ha, we'll give them a clear sky day and then we'll blast them at night. And there's a couple other jets out here too, but I want to keep my eye on this one. Because get a good look at that. Get a damn good look. Wow. And look at the markings in the sky. Look at these guys. They're spraying all kinds of crap. Look at. See them? There's a guy there. Guy there. Guy there. All right, I'm going to back it off a little bit. And then over here, there's another guy. I don't know if you can see him or not. Oh, there's his trail. There he is. There's another one. I can't focus him in. It's just a little too dark. And then, on top of that, there's another one on the top there. Wow. Non-stop assault now that it got dark. You see that, people? Let me see if I can zoom him in. Boy, I'm so glad I came out here tonight. I got my camera on the lightest setting possible. Nope, and it just ain't working. I apologize for the inconvenience. But on that note, you can always fund my operation by buying high quality products off my Ascension Pathway homepage. And help fund the operation and get some new cameras. Well, there you have it, people. They're still spraying at night. Still spraying. Look at that double angle. That guy's really nasty. Look at the plume come out of there. It looks black now. The real color. Look at that. On the back side of the sunlight, it's black. Wow. Anyway, you have a good day. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm sure they'll be polluting the skies again tomorrow. Joe Clyde, AscensionPathway.com. Evan Fain, YouTube channel. Signing off. And one more thing before we go. A little moonshot, a little chemtrail moonlight. See that? All right, have a good Super Bowl. Ha 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 ha.